Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. I'm the Mysterious JG. Last time we finished off the Mōri, absorbed their officers in our clan. It was either the last video or the one before that. We finished off the Uchi. The big thing we have to decide right now is whether we want to next move against the Shimazu, or as I moved Port of the Bloody Handed, who kind of missed the last war or two. He's hanging out over here on Sumoto and then got moved to running Ishiyama. But now we're trying to get ready. We're going to have to take out the... Well, hold on here. Let's see. 2 castles must be controlled to seize the capital. Capital Castle 9 of 11. So what are the 2 that we need? I would assume... that they mean Shoryuji and Nijo Palace. Interesting. Castle not... Okay, so it's these 2, which is interesting because... Oh, so having these guys as vassals is good enough. All right, good to know. So yeah, we can't win the game until we take out the... Oh, they're using Bondbreaker. Oh, no, that's being suggested. I think what we do is we take over the Ashikaga clan. I think we take over Nijo, and then we move... Well, hold on. Because I want to move the capital... I want to move Kunichika to Nijo Palace. Once the Bloody Handed will basically be the one leading the invasion of Nijo Palace. But I don't want to move the capital until we do that. If we move the capital before that, it'll get even more difficult to support an invasion of the... I guess we should move against the Shimazu first. Or maybe at least weaken the Shimazu to the point where we can vassalize them. Because I was thinking we could attack the capital now, but once we do that, I kind of want to move... I want to move Kunichika to Kyoto, and so he'll be there when it's time to call himself the shogun. Because it seems like, I don't know, he's from Shikoku maybe, but like Tokugawa Ieyasu was building up Edo as his power base, which is interesting because it's not. They made a big deal about how he's from Mikawa, but he doesn't make his power base be in Mikawa. He's the one who basically founds Tokyo, and it's during, I think it's during the Tokugawa shogunate that Tokyo becomes the capital of Japan. But it feels like somebody from Shikoku is probably, I'm guessing, not going to try to move the shogunate capital to be on Shikoku, which is the, you know, much smaller island than Honshu. He's probably going to move his base of operations to Kyoto. Either way, we've got peaceful times in the short term, but the next big thing we need to do is start getting ready to take out the Shimazu, which means I need to probably be heavily focused on places out here. So like we could get rid of this and put in, because I think once the war ends, we need to be on offense. And we could keep a gunnery tower there. These castles here, though, they need to be... You were already working on it because I set you for auto. This is a castle. Well, we built this up to be ready for... See, I'd love to build one of these, but the commerce isn't high enough. What if I do... How short are we on commerce? Because Shooting Gallery and Rice Dealer, these are good. So we're only at 700. Okay. if I did a land measure to seize commerce increase 300 and 350. 250 and 250 would be good enough. Oh, Death Stranding 2 has been updated. That's good to know. Yeah, that'll give us 500 additional commerce, which would be enough to get that going. Doesn't leave me with enough labor to... But we're about to finish distant employment, which will open up another labor. Yeah, you're working on it. I don't want to rush you. I don't know if we're going to wait long enough for this place to reach its full potential. I mean, that smart move would be to build a couple of cities up of the Mōris. We've already got a few cities here. I've already built up these cities over here. But like the smart play, if we were taking our time, would be to really get these cities kind of up to snuff, and then use them to invade in, because they're likely to have food to last longer. Grimith, I already have turning this into trading towns just to get money, because this is a city that should be part of that invasion, but I guess I'm kind of saying this is a little too far back. What about you? Supply station? Oh, that's a good start. Alright, let's let this employment finish. It's Masanobu Honda, who I think is one of the big deal Tokugawa officers. Tokugawa retainer. He helped his master's clan during the Mikawa riots and contributed greatly in politics and strategy for the clan, as Lord Ieyasu considered him a good friend.
I am yours to command.
So let's go ahead and get an irrigation canal going. Oh, but your one isn't actually available because she's doing... She's doing landmark rebuilding, which is only going to take 13 more days, so let's wait. We can still march out of Sato Kanayama, we're just not going to optimize it for March. Since the restoration of the Itsukushima Shrine, the retainer strategies have become particularly astute. Perhaps this, too, is because Monukata is watching over us. Trait level 1 for all castles. Interesting. Alright. This is not the castle that I meant to work. Oh, what it is here. Alright, so we're going to remove this and build an irrigation canal level 2.
Leave this to me.
Called upon the rustic samurai for aid.
How delightful.
How delightful. I'm curious about something, and I'm going to get a little ahead of myself here. Why are you guys being so difficult? The Shimazu are headed by Takahisa Shimazu, so that's the father of the guy that I tend to think of as the head of the Shimazu. Because I tend to associate them with... Is he even around at this point? He might not even be around yet. That's his big brother. Although he... Wait, might be not... Yeah, I always think of Yoshihisa as the leader of the Shimazu, because he's the guy who was the head of the Shimazu when we did our playthrough in Taishi, but it is currently Takahisa Shimazu. I am curious what he, as a conservator, decreased musket level decreases Increase musket level, decreases mass soldiers. Yeah, maybe not. I was thinking if we knock them down a peg and then vassalize them, it might be useful to have, because the game keeps telling me to pick conservators, and I'm like, Anyway,
Consider it taken care of.
all right. Just trying to really min-max our broken domestic officer, Kana Takatatsu, to get these places as good as possible. Here we go. Now we're getting some absorbed vassals. Don't you think we should absorb the Tsutsui clan? We should offer them a hand before they are destroyed. It's our duty as an allied clan. Yes, I agree.
Have you a moment?
We will employ all these guys, including Muniyoshi Yagyu, who I think is like super swordsman, isn't he? Start a school of swordsmanship. Yep. They don't have... their most famous officer was Sakon Shima. They don't have him yet.
Please hear my thoughts.
You need someone to negotiate with other clans? My flattery will get it done. Distant employment. Takabanayama. Yeah, maybe we can hire Ginchio. I don't think she's even on the... I don't think she even exists yet. I don't think we're hiring her. I think I'm being silly, but, you know, why not try? Ginchio would have been... the Takabana were affiliated with the Otomo, so in theory they could be serving the Shimazu now, but not happy about it. Can't remember if we got her dad earlier when we took over the Otomo. Irrigation canal is complete. Let's just have her immediately start one here.
Leave this to me.
And then when they're done with their commerce development here, we'll build a supply depot. Yeah, but we're gonna be doing a little bit of min-maxing these cities here on the border. Get them as good as we can before it's time to attack. This will be done in 9 days. So I suppose we can wait. Or we can get her started right away over here on something. What's the musket level here? Level 1. 750 more troops or better muskets? Yeah, I don't know that this place is ever going to be amazing for... Maybe I'll have a shooting gallery built because she doesn't need to do it and it can still kind of hit its most effective.
At once.
Consider it taken
By the
care
time she's done, this place will be ready for its supply depot. Good times. 3 officers have come of age. Ultra Bronco? Nope. Yorihari Onishi, Akamoto Hosokawa, and Zerfina Baldo. Alright, well that means we're only a few years away from... She is the daughter of Uncle Baldo. She can't have a mother in this game. But she is the mother of Zerfina Baldo. No, she's Zerfina Baldo. She is the daughter of Baldo Jaxors, or Zerfina Jaxors, or whatever the hell Jaxors is called. And she comes in as a samurai leader because I cheat. Auxilius robbing my strength time being. I'm terribly sorry for the trouble. So... looking for cities that suck. I've got pretty good officers over here. Because Zerfina... can be a part of something pretty positive as far as... It is some distance away from the battlefields. Well, yes and no. The other thing is I could just dump her in over here and have her be ready to... Yeah, poor Bloody Handed is sitting out of it. Oh, you know what I could do? Give the Bloody Handed a chance to get in the action here. How is this city doing for? It is not... Because if we put the Bloody Handed in charge of someplace over here, he can get involved in the action. And Zerfina can be parked and ready to go. Because I'm just trying to give the Bloody Handed something to do, and I do feel like we're probably not going to attack... I mean, unless I try to do both battles at once. There's no reason not to, actually. Make things more interesting for a while. I could move against the Shimazu and the... could let the thing expire against the Shimazu and then move against the Shogun, and then if the Shimazu don't like it, that's why we attack them. Alright, let's give this place to Zerfina Baldo, because she will increase its stats. She's taking down the intelligence, actually.
You've my sincerest thanks.
And the guy who was in charge there will bring the intelligence back up. What was he saying? Domain of my own for newcomers such as I? Well, you were in charge of the whole place.
You have my thanks.
All right. Farm seizure. Yes, we want to be doing that.
I can handle it.
Incite. Let's not use tactics against the Shogun until we're ready to move. Trying to find someplace we can spend a few points improving something that's maybe already at level 1. You're on auto. "88 days. Nah, that's too long. Let's just let Kana Takatatsu finish what she's doing.
Consider it taken care of.
Meanwhile, at Oki, you are still a chief. You are a chief. You are an infantry leader. Let's replace you with a chief.
I couldn't dream of a happiness greater.
You are a chief. We'll keep you in place. Our cash flow problems are much improved since I micromanaged kind of Takatatsu, just building lots of stuff for that. Maybe to the point where we can go ahead and get another level of small unit deployment. Yeah, I think it is. I think we're at a place where we can do this. Because it'll be plus 15 a month down to... Still at more than 10 a month.
I shall see it done.
Because that's so key to beating the Shimazu. I mean, just getting your troops there, you've eaten a lot of food, and if they wait for you on the beaches, you can have a pretty tough fight. But it's hard to press any advantage against them, is what I'm trying to get at. Should have put Grimith someplace to be building level 2 facilities at the same time. I mean, we could put like a shooting gallery here. Because these guys are level 6 cavalry. And maybe I shouldn't bother with trying to make them... because it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't generally matter. How many troops are you bringing to bear? 3,000. You're never going to be a big troop-producing place. Yeah.
At once.
All right. That might have been a mistake, but I just hate sitting on all that labor. And then develop silver mine comes in, and now I'm going to be short of labor.
Let's be getting on with it.
I should have been paying more attention to where that was, because we're going to want to build a forge there right away once it's done. But hopefully we'll get a message saying where it happened. Bolster crops, completu. 2 people and samurai leader Lord Kitsuwana Yuzuma's units pass on to the afterlife. We lost a chief and a samurai leader.
Success.
The Wakasa tribe have responded to our request. From here on, their forces will be added to the
I
countries.
shall serve you well.
Got another tribe to assimilate.
I would like to express an idea.
Let's go look at counties that are ruled over by deputies. Now it's Tagawa, which is, because that guy just died, so Kidani. That name doesn't ring a bell, so it's probably something that we took over fairly recently. This is the most exciting part of the Let's Play, looking for your cities. Am I sure I got that name right? Kidani. I'm like every button I can think of to press. It's not popping up as a place I can just... There's no button that seems to just make you zoom right to it. Oh, here it is. It's right here on the front line too, so... Let's put Shaman C can take over, but we've got people who this guy's courageous. We can get double courageous going.
Have my thanks.
Because I'm pretty sure that Shaman C was already the courageous. Actually, I do want to take a look and make sure I don't have too many examples of like a lord ruling over a bunch of stuff by himself, because now we've got officers.
I'm in your debt.
the places that are marching should have more officers.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Place far away from the action? It's not as far from the action as you think it is, but never mind. That's it. We're now out of guys who are just waiting around for something to do. Shooting gallery has been added. Supply station is complete. I got 10 labor. I can do a shooting gallery here
At once.
and have Kana Takatatsu work on... I think we decided this place is never going to be an oppressive marching city. This place won't either, but at least it's got Zerfina running it, and I wouldn't have...
Consider it taken care of.
See, I want information on what else I could do. Commerce 500 out of 4,300. So to do one, you'd need 2,500. So if I want to give her the supply boost, that's going to involve spending some labor on... commerce. That'll add 900, which isn't really enough, but
I will see it done.
we're really pushing to get Zerfina Baldo the best army that we can. Oh, that might not even be possible. Oh, no, she's got plenty of fares. Yeah, this is more of an economic city than a... Small unit deployment policy has been issued. That's meant to be more of an economic city than a marching city up there in the mountains, but...
Success!
Now the negotiations with the Tsui clan are complete. They wish to become former members of Chosakabe. I guess there's no other way. I will continue to live as officers of the Chosakabe clan. The Temple clan target has been completed. This will further improve the conditions of your clan. Temple commerce plus 500. New officers added. Did we just land ourselves with a city that isn't ruled by anybody because we demoted people in rank? I feel like that might have just happened. Yep.
I have never known such joy.
I guess I had a couple like that. Like, none of their cities came pre-packaged with officers then.
I have never known such joy.
Yeah, I guess I kind of messed up. I just got done allocating infantry leaders.
I am truly grateful.
To places that didn't need them specifically, so I'd have officers, and now, oh, I just absorbed all this stuff, so of course I need it. Hopefully you guys have enough officers to rule your freaking cities. I think you do.
You have my thanks.
So JG Mystery's just going to have to take over this
You have
place.
my thanks. I'm deeply grateful.
How many cities did the Tsutsui have? I thought they had 3. It looks like they only had 2. Tsutsui City, USA.
I'm in your debt.
Is a captain above a samurai leader? I don't even remember.
You have my thanks.
Yeah. So actually,
You have my thanks.
I put the Tsutsui in charge, but they're not actually as high ranking as some of the guys I inherited from them.
I have never known such joy. I have never known such joy. I have never known such joy. I am truly grateful.
Man, there's a lot of stuff here, but it's all already developed because they haven't had anything else to do.
I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply grateful. You have my thanks.
So at this point, I'm really just...
I'm in your debt.
just making sure that we've got... Oh, come on. Had he hit his limit and I didn't realize? I guess he had. Because he's a... Yeah, whatever. Okay. In that case, I probably messed that up. And I need to call it a video. So these... You're the lord there, you're the lord there. Let's pull people over to places that aren't fully developed. Okay, now I've got 2 places that are not... 3 places between the 2 cities that don't have anybody governing them, but they are both at 100% development. So even though I'm not getting as much money out of them as I could, we are at least... We've got people developing in areas that need development. All right, so we went a little over, which is surprising because I thought I might go a little short today. But we're going to call it, and when we come back, we're going to have another video with the domestics because at this point, I'm just doing as much as I can to prepare for the next war, whichever front it comes on. Thanks for watching.